This is Lanny Poffo, formerly the genius of WWE, and you are listening to wrestling's first audio drama, Kings of the Ring.
You're listening to a Mana Power Studios production.
The seventh and final season of Kings of the Ring rolls on. Welcome to the end of the decades-long War of the Territories. But how will it end, and who will remain standing? Along with our growing cast of professional voice actors, today's guest voice actors are the Big LG, and co-captain the Good Brothers, Doc Gallows, as grumpy curmudgeon Brutal Bob Walker, Hollywood Haley J as rookie lady wrestler Terri Blaze, the voice of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship Cyrus Fees as the best Kenny West, the late great WWE legend and genius Lanny Poffo as Vance Armstrong, and the most recognizable journalist in wrestling history, your friend and mine, Bill Apter, as the All-American Dan Sanders. Warning, while the characters in this series are fictional, the stories, anecdotes, events, and legends are absolutely based on the outrageous and very real world of professional wrestling. So kids, do not try this at home. Kings of the Ring is intended for mature audiences. Today's episode would be rated MA for profanity, drug use, alcohol use, and violence. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kings of the Ring.
Son of a gun stuck in like an Alabama tick. You're hit. You're bleeding, man. Huh. I ain't got time to bleed. Okay, right guy. You got time to dock.
Well, that's wild, wanky stuff. No, something else. So you two are fighting some kind of invisible monster named Predator. Do I have that right? Is that right?
Eddie, it's not the Predator's its name. It's just the title of the movie. We don't say, hey Predator, nice to meet you. My name is Dodge. This is Blaine.
Huh. Now you guys got shot in this movie with guns and lasers and catapults and things. Now when Maria watched this movie, was she worried after you were shot that you might not come home?
Eddie, this wasn't a documentary. It's a movie with special effects. It's not real.
Really? I did not know that. Did you know this?
Yes.
It's crazy. It's wild, wanky stuff, huh?
Yes, oh great one. However, I will say, when Jerry George here, when this family watched the test screening and he is killed, they became very upset. Wait a minute, I got killed? Yes, Jerry, I forgot to tell you. Well, that explains it. Last thing I remember was a flash of light.
No, Jerry, I understand that you're a pro wrestler, too. I did not know that.
Yes, sir, I've been wrestling almost 10 years.
But, Jerry George? Name doesn't sound very scary now, does it? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thor Hansen versus Jerry.
You are right. Actually, Jerry George is my God-given name, of course, but I wrestle as Corporal Punishment for the WWA every Saturday night on WVBS.
Well, that makes a little more sense. I mentioned Thor Hansen earlier, who's been on the show a few times. Did you ever have a wrestling match with Thor Hansen?
No, sir. I know Thor Hansen very well. We've competed on the same cards, but Thor never had the guts to face me in the ring.
Kings of the Ring, episode 69, Rise and Fall. Any word yet if we're going to get Donny Gold next month?
Told Nigel I needed to know before tonight, because Gabriel was going to cut the promo to challenge Donny. He promised he'd try to make things like the old alliance again and start sharing the boys. So far, it's been diddly squat. We really need a shot in the arm like this. Diamond Donny is world heavyweight champ.
He's hotter than ever with that new Diamond Club gimmick. Him and Gabe would be totally awesome. But what's the holdup anyway?
Yeah, Nigel said they're dealing with bigger problems right now, whatever that means, and he's dragging his feet. I can't tell if he's full of shit or not.
What's the date?
Told me to pencil in the 25th of next month, but said he'd get back to me to confirm, which he hasn't done.
Criss thinks for a moment. I say we go ahead. Have Gabe cut the promo, make the announcement.
Ain't you the one been on there for advertising shit we can't back up, killing towns?
I think this can be an opportunity. Have Gabriel cut the whole deal, but put it all in the WWA. Say they're the one sending Diamond Donny to us because Gabriel's the #1 contender for the world title. This way it's a win-win. If the match is confirmed by Nigel, then we got a big match and a big house.
But if it no-shows, then we're gonna kill Dallas.
Not necessarily. If we put all the heat on the Alliance for fucking us over, I mean all the heat...
Whoa, I'm gonna ruffle a few feathers, Criss. I don't know.
From all you've told me and all I've seen, I don't trust this Nigel Davies or any of them to ever do anything for All South ever again. If we're gonna get pushed aside, how about we do it on our terms? If they screw us on Donny Gold, then you go out there and tell the people that they screwed us on Donny Gold and announce that All South Wrestling is pulling out of the World Wrestling Alliance and crowning our own damn world champion.
Ooh, you got some big balls for such a tiny little fat boy, Criss. I think you're right. Tough times call for bold moves. The page seems to be turning on the World Wrestling Alliance. Either we get Diamond Donny or we go out on our own. No one will know except us for the time being. Got it, boy? All right.
Wait, Uncle, one more thing. I noticed Terri Blaze and Peggy Lee are off the booking sheet for next week's towns.
Yeah, I'm done with them. People like the ladies, but they weren't selling any tickets.
Maybe we could keep her on anyway?
Would wrestle herself?
What about his valet?
Huh. That's another hand to pay you ain't wrestling.
We don't have any managers right now. Just give her a shot.
All right, Criss. We'll give it a whack. Terri Blaze.
Terri trots over as Criss gets butterflies in his stomach as she approaches. He shyly looks up, but she's focused on Burt.
How'd you like to try your hand at being a valet?
A valet?
It's like a manager, but you're a woman.
What about wrestling?
Denny Wayne stops by and listens in.
Honey, I use later wrestlers once in a blue moon as a gimmick, but there ain't enough to be regulars. Peggy done shipped off home already, but Criss convinced me to give you a shot as a valet.
She looks down.
You want to work or sit at home waiting for the phone to ring?
Yes, Burt. I'm ready to try anything. What do I do?
I'll put you with the Brick Sawyer and Tiger Warner. Add a little spice to their act. Just look good at ringside, talk to fans, and don't touch the boys, since they can't sell being hit by you, because you're a woman.
I don't do anything?
Well, maybe she can do more, Uncle. I mean, she's not Miss Kitty. Terry's athletic, and she can bump just like the guys. Maybe a couple of trip spots? Like an apron spot, distracting the referee, that sort of thing.
Think you can handle that, kid?
Yeah, no problem.
Denny Wayne, intrigued, jumps in.
Well, if she's gonna do all that, babyface need to get their heat back somehow. We should do a kiss spot.
I don't think that's necessary. She doesn't need to be kissing anybody. I mean...
What's a kiss spot?
Now, Brick and Tiger are working those Superteam boys, Flash and Hammer, tonight. They're green as goose shit, but people are taking a liking to those juiced-up monsters. Are they gonna be so sick of your interference bullshit, you jumping up on the apron, distracting the referee one more time? It's the last straw. Flash is gonna walk on up. Since he can't haul off and slug you, he's gonna plant one on you.
I should probably, kiss him back and we make out, right?
No, Flash is too cute. I mean, Hammer shouldn't...
Well, that is the point, Criss. No, darling, you need to act like it's the most repulsive thing in the world. Don't matter how much you may want to make out with that pretty boy in real life. When you out there, you can't stand these babyface sons of bitches. And he's gonna put you in your place by kissing you. Fans will love it.
Okay, got it.
Now let me tell you what being in the Diamond Club is all about, Jay. Check this out right here.
What is this, some kind of photo album? Whoa, hubba hubba.
That's Heather Thomas from The Fall Guy with yours truly. Women are getting divorced because of me, baby. Because when it's the birthday of TV's hottest actress, there's only one man she's going to want to celebrate with, and that's the best, Kenny West.
Well, as impressive as it is dating Hollywood starlets, I think you're avoiding the obvious subject, and that's yet another gang attack. Last week in Greenville on Bo Riggs, it was 4-on-1. Then you guys beat up this poor Jamie Bollweevil after being broken in half by Apollo Sampson just now. No way, Dylan. Bo Riggs got what he deserved. So did this kid right here. Because we are the most exclusive group in professional wrestling. We are the Diamond Club. Tell him, Apollo.
That's right. We are the most exclusive club in wrestling. We are the Diamond Club.
You're not a club, you're a gang. A gang of thugs. And one day, you're gonna have to answer for this.
Answer for what, J-Devil? Being the best? Being the World Tag Team Champions? Having the hottest young wrestler in the sport, Apollo Sampson, on our side? Or being led by the World Heavyweight Champion? We are the Diamond Club, and we do what we want, when we want. Or my name ain't Diamond Donny Gold. Oh, yeah.
Flash and Hammer, these two colorful muscle men are more than holding their own with the former tag team champion Roughhousers, who've benefited from their new valet, Terri Blaze, who's been a pest this entire match. Oh, now she's up on the apron distracting the ref. Oh, Brick Sawyer's down. Flash has had enough. He just kissed Terri Blaze. And look at her fly. Look at her flopping around the floor like a trout on land. Hooey!
At the Manhattan Fitness Club, Julian Cain leaves the EWF office around the indoor jogging track until Hendo taps out.
Quick, please. Stop for a rest. I'm blowing up.
You're pathetic. Weren't you an NCAA wrestler?
That was a long time ago.
They step off to the side, and an attendant with a tray offers up bottles of water.
Fine. Take an Evian spring water.
Why you buy water in bottle? Just drink from tap.
Because I care what goes into my body, and you should too. Besides, you boys have earned it. Spike and Razor are doing well, Armageddon's getting over, the EWF magazine cover and article was the perfect touch to the proper push. Whose idea was that anyway? Peyton?
It's one of the magazine writers, Vic Russolini.
Interesting.
I relate the things we want to push in the magazine, but he's always trying to give me booking ideas. A lot of them are off the wall, but who knows?
Peyton Thomas steps forward and raises a finger.
Julian, can I make a suggestion, or should I say ask a question?
Go ahead, Peyton. From Armageddon to the Battle Royal, everything you've said so far has been gold.
Well, I know Thor's got a lot of history with you, and he's the biggest star in the world, no doubt. But ever since I've been here, I've been watching the people, and one could argue Killian Kavanagh is getting louder pops than Thor. I ain't trying to knock the champ or nothing. There's no heat at all. But have you thought about giving Killian a run with the belt?
Thor has been a loyal knight to me this year, and he couldn't be any more over. But only a blind man could ignore what Killian's done since Empire Mania. Or at least Hendo and Louie could ignore it, as neither of them ever said anything like this to me. But yes, Peyton, I do think Killian is showing to be worthy of wearing the crown. Keep up the good work.
Julian pats him as he walks off.
Referee didn't see Dick Wayne nail Gabriel with those brass knucks. He's out cold. Wait a second. Rick Sawyer, Tiger Warren, and Terri Blaze are here. And they're attacking the Angel brothers. Referee calling for disqualification as they take up the Angel. Look at Danny Wayne with his arms up. He just shoved Rick Sawyer, saying you just cost us the belts. Rick Sawyer just shrugs and says, so what? They're in each other's faces. Now Dick and Cooter are in there, Terri Blaze too. They're all arguing. I don't know what's gonna happen. But the Angel brothers keep the belts.
Vance Armstrong was quite content to work with his other buddies at Mama B's in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and occasionally fly out to do movie stunt work and enter martial arts tournaments around the world. Then one day, all his buddies took off to become pro wrestlers. Big-time pro wrestlers. And none of them bothered to invite him too. So when Julian Cain came in one day with an offer to become the next wrestling superstar, he jumped at the chance. If anything, to prove something to his so-called friends who ditched him. But after months of training and grooming, he realized that despite his incredible physical gifts, he was not cut out to be a pro wrestler. He's gone back home to Oshkosh to resume his quiet life, but something awakened within him that he has no idea what to do with.
Hello?
Is this Vance Armstrong?
Yeah, who is this?
Hey, Vance, it's Dan Sanders calling you from Japan. Listen, boy, do I have an offer for you.
Listen, Dan, I appreciate the call, but I'm not wrestling anymore.
Hey, no sweat. You remember when you knocked out Luke St. George on MTV? That was a shoot, right? Wasn't it?
That was a mistake. I apologized 100 times.
Well, hear me out, brother. I had this idea. Are you ready?
Daniel with sister Ava and brother Wally for another Hawkins brunch.
Jack Valiant passed, and Nigel met with Lucy Warren in Alabama. He's interested, but he wouldn't commit unless Diamond Donny Gold was guaranteed under contract.
Diamond Donny, well, I don't care much for wrestling, but I like that guy's style. With all that blonde hair and the, oh yeah.
Too pretty for my taste.
And Lucy's not wrong. Next to the Empire's Thor Hansen, Diamond Donny Gold is the most valuable wrestler in the business. Whoever buys the WWA won't last without Donny, and everybody knows that.
Don't count on Luther Warren. He's that mortgage lender from Alabama, right? The South is crashing from the old. People are foreclosing. His money's worthless.
You don't have a choice, Ava. It's whoever we can find.
I think there's an obvious buyer, Daniel. Now, even I know who...
No. Anyone but him. We'll find somebody. We'll force you here to put up cash up front. We'll find a way.
Tick-tock, Daniel. Tick-tock.
Kings of the Ring will be back after these messages.
Expect the unexpected with the world's bravest Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters.
It's gonna be fun.
They've got to stop the meanest troublemakers you'll ever meet, Prime Evil.
You say the nicest thing.
Spirits don't have a ghost of a chance against this team. So join up every day with the Ghostbusters.
Weekday mornings at 7:30 on Channel 17.
Each sold separately.
See any ghosts? Not yet. Pigman, it's back to the bone. Get me out. Looks like you're really into them, Stan. Zap them. Safe. Not so safe. It's Sludge Bucket. What a slide. I've been gooped. Activate new turtle blasters. We ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Peter Venkman, Bad to the Bone, and Sludge Bucket with ectoplasm, each sold separately. Ghostbusters from Kenner.
When now return to Kings of the Ring.
After a phone call from Hercules Harris's father, Antonio Sudler from the NAACP immediately sought out Julian Cain. To his surprise, Julian was agreeable to meet, albeit on his home turf, his regular table at the Four Seasons in Manhattan.
Well, Mr. Cain, my name is Antonio Sudler from the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. I want to thank you for taking the time to speak with me.
Anything for my friends at the NAACP. After all, the Empire Wrestling Federation is a friend to the blacks, whites, purples, greens, you name it.
I'm glad to hear you say that because we appear to have a conflict on that very subject.
Oh?
It appears you're preventing Hercules Harris from gainful employment with another company.
Actually, Mobutu Zulu is gainfully employed by me, but he is defiantly refusing to show up for work.
Well, that is an interesting perspective.
Perspective? It's the truth. He's under contract with the Empire Wrestling Federation, and he tried to quit.
I see.
That is the subject of our lawsuit. He cannot work for the WWA because our contract states he is still an EWF wrestler. This is breach. Surely you understand that.
Oh, I understand breach and contracts very well, Mr. Cain.
Then you know my case is rock solid, cut and dry, black and white, no pun intended.
Things are clear indeed in this contract.
Then why are you here other than to harass me? And by the way, I remember you well for your little protest at Empire Mania. It didn't change a thing, by the way. You wasted your time.
Okay. I understand why you feel so justified and empowered by your contract, Mr. Cain.
I am, and I do. Is there anything more to discuss?
I do appreciate your perspective, personally and legally. But our main objectives is to ensure the maximum opportunities for our people, to ensure their freedom, if you will, in choosing those opportunities.
Unless they sign a contract.
Of course, Mr. Cain. But we at the NAACP have a different perspective on these events. What we see is a man, Hercules Harris, subject to a racist and oppressive work environment, as displayed on TV, being forced to play the role of a literal African slave, even forced to change his name, and who on TV was sold from one white man to another white man on television, viewed by millions over the course of months. Mr. Harris broke free from this situation after it became clear that things were only going to get worse and more racist.
How would you know if it's more racist?
Mr. Cain, if I may continue, Mr. Harris ran away from the EWF and found his freedom by working for a different company. And now here you are, waving around a piece of paper showing you are the legal owner of this man. And let me see. Yes. Your lawsuit states you want him to come back to your property.
You're twisting things.
Am I? Speaking factual.
Yes, but you're saying them in a certain way that makes things look different.
It's a very valid interpretation of the events that led us to this, Mr. Cain. Did I say anything factually untrue?
No, but...
And I think when we explain things to the public and the press, they'll see things from our perspective.
Now, wait a second.
After all, this is quite a sensational story when you think about it. First it plays a slave on TV, and now you're literally claiming ownership over the slave who ran away, and you're forcing him to come back, and you got the papers to prove it.
That's not what's happening.
I can actually be more specific. You've already reached out to the producers of the Geraldo Rivera Show, Phil Donahue, and of course the newest talk show sensation of America, Miss Oprah Winfrey, all of which are very interested in covering this. While I would be there, Mr. Harris would be there, and you would of course get your chance to give your perspective. Surely you could convince America of your legal justification to hold ownership over this man, right, Mr. Cain?
Fuck off, Sudler, you smug prick.
Julian storms off. The WWA crew is at Hooligans in Raleigh, North Carolina, celebrating another packed show at Dorton Arena for fans paid to see the Diamond Club get beat or to look cool. One of the DC members, the best, Kenny West, since getting run out of All South by Gabriel Angel after an ill-fated stint as their brother, Raphael, has truly found a home as a cocky heel in Atlanta and a locker room he's more compatible with. He's found himself hanging out with fellow cocky smartmouth and frequent opponent Bobby Lee Rivers, who's already drunk.
Thank God I'm here to put asses in seats, right, Bobby Lee?
You're dreaming, Kenny. Those people are here for me.
You wish.
Hey, brother. I watched the promo you boys did this week. That Heather Thomas stuff. Is that a shoot?
Totally. I mean, you got a hot bod and I drive a Corvette. What else would a girl want?
Your boy Apollo Simpson got $1 million look. But he's kind of a shit. Hear somebody ribbed him tonight? Took a shit in his boots.
Kenny no-sells and takes a big gulp from his mug of beer.
Holy shit. That was you, wasn't it?
Kenny side-eyes Bobby Lee and smirks.
You bad, bad boy. Hey, you gotta break these greenhorns in.
Davy Boy Gibbons walks right on by Bobby Lee with a rolled-up magazine in his hand and glides by Shark and Buzzsaw at a table.
Found this in the lobby. You boys looking good.
He slaps the magazine down on their table. Buzzsaw looks and smiles.
Another magazine cover. We're everywhere.
Even EWF magazine? That ain't us.
What you talking about, Shark?
Look! Buzzsaw looks at the cover.
Is that fucking Jason?
What?
Dressed up like us?
Shit, that is. Armageddon. What the fuck? He totally ripped us off.
I can't believe he'd do that to me.
Dominic Rose, Prince Abdullah, and Bo Riggs look up at the TV at the bar and sees the Eddie Carr show.
Hey, Bruto.
Dominic shouts across at Brutal Bob Walker, who sits alone.
You see Corporal Punishment on the Eddie Carr show last week? That's a big deal, motherfucker.
Brutal Bob shakes his head, his face in his draft beer. Bo Riggs raises his glass.
Fucking ain't right, that's a big deal. And he was hilarious.
At the bar in movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's #1 movie in country. Just like that jabroni Thor Hansen do with the Rambo. He going to get more pussy than he know how to do it.
Don't you think it's time to give that boy an actual push? Instead of working Deshaun Brown the first match every night?
Mm-hmm. It's a movie. Who cares? People know that ain't real life. Doesn't he get killed by that monster? What value does he have to us if he's doing the job every single night, every theater across the country?
We're great.
Goddamn, Bob. You really are, Bruto.
Motherfucker.
Donnie Gold is ordering a drink on the other side of the bar.
How you doing, sweetheart? Give me a kamikaze, darling. Here, keep the change.
When Nigel Davies spots him and beelines through the crowd.
I'm Nigel Davies, the man with the plan. Oh, yeah.
Did you sign the contract yet?
Sorry, brother. My lawyer still got it. I'll talk to him when I get home, and I'll get it all signed for you. Swear to God. You want a greyhound? Hey, sweetheart.
No, I want you to sign this contract already. We need you to, or we can't. Just sign the bloody thing.
All in good time, my friend. All good things come to those who wait. Yeah. Who sit there? There's Jesus, Ronald Reagan? I don't know. Just sit down and relax.
Just have your lawyer fax it to you or something.
Nigel storms off.
What the hell is fax?
Michael Angel wakes up naked in his shower at home. Gabriel was standing above him, turns a faucet off and drops a towel on.
What the fuck? Saw you spacing out, about to pass out, Michael. So I threw you in your car and drove you home. I didn't want the boys seeing you like this. Didn't want to shatter the pedestal they put you on.
What are you talking about?
You're using again. What is it now? Them somas the boys are starting to take?
I'm not.
Come on, Michael. I don't have my head buried in the sand like Daddy. I seen this before. You lost all kind of weight. You're acting weird. You got these weird sores all over your body. You look pale. You're wearing a t-shirt in the ring. As soon as we get out of here, I'm calling the Betty Ford Clinic.
I ain't going there.
Forget about wrestling, Michael. No one around here will know where you are. We'll say you're injured. Shit, Dad would love to use this part of an angle with the Rebels.
I ain't going to no rehab center, Gabe.
Michael sits up and leans against a wall with a towel over his legs.
You're a junkie, Michael. Face facts. But you can beat this, whatever it takes.
I ain't done drugs all year.
My God, boy, how long we gonna do this?
I ain't no druggie. Not no more.
I ain't falling for this anymore.
Got AIDS.
What'd you just say?
I have AIDS. Doctors told me. It's true.
Gabriel stops and stares down at Michael, who looks up at his big brother. Michael's red eyes starting to water.
But how? Oh, Lord. Why didn't I see this? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's why the match with the blood.
Michael nods as his lip starts to quiver.
Oh, my God, Michael. Oh, my God.
A tear falls down Gabriel's cheek, and he leans down and holds his brother into his chest.
Michael. I'm so sorry, Michael.
I'm sorry, Gabe.
Michael.
I'm sorry, Gabe. Just don't tell Dad. Don't tell Dad.
The rock and rollers, the last ones to leave Hooligans, are tearing down the street in Bobby Lee's red Porsche 911.
Make sake, Bob Lee. You just let me drive.
I ain't letting you drive my Porsche.
Made enough got that kid in the ring. But I had my field baby sitting in the box. Cause you too drunk and high to take care of yourself. I thought it came to SCW and changed me. Worse than ever.
Fuck you, David boy. Nobody asked you to tag along.
Swerving all over the back road.
Bullshit. I ain't swerving. The road did.
Jesus Christ, take me now. You're gonna get pulled over by the cops. And if you in jail, then we don't make the next time. And I don't get work. And I don't get paid. And now you're messing with my money.
You damn right that's messing with money. Cause it's money you make on account of me. I'm the fucking draw. You're just the fucking, I don't know, but I'm the one all them little teeny boppers pay to suck me off. Not you. I can't even believe I split this shit 50-50. You should only get 20, and I should get the other 90. Split it 80-50.
Bobby, your mom's up. Oh, it's going.
It's late night at the EWF offices in the Empire State Building. Julian is inside alone, stewing over his meeting with the NAACP. He looks up at the large black and white portrait photo of the old Alliance board with Nigel Davies, Charlie Gotch, and Jonathan Cain in the center.
What do you think? Do I let this one go? Awful lot of trouble over Mabutu Zulu. That's hardly worth the payoff. I don't want the boys thinking they could walk all over me. And I don't want Nigel Davies thinking he won. Yeah. Sal Spinelli? What the hell do you want? I thought you were out of my life. We're long past that. So long. What could you possibly know that would be of any value to me? Depends on what you have. Bullshit. I don't believe that for a second. Don't call back. Doesn't make any sense. Why would he, of all people? Oh my. I am impressed, Sal. Nice work. We'll see. But you've certainly helped your cause. Nigel, my boy, you're finished. At last.
Whoa, what kind of tea did Julian Cain just hear? And from Sal Spinelli? What the fuck? And now Gabriel knows about Michael's AIDS, all these changes, and the rock and rollers? Today's deleted scene was Gabriel Angel's promo about Diamond Donny Gold coming to All South to defend the World Heavyweight title. If you heard that, then you're listening to the extended edition of Kings of the Ring. If not, then you are listening to the wide release or theatrical version of the show. And I'd encourage you to check out patreon.com/KingsOTR, where you'll get deleted scenes for the entire series, plus an entirely separate podcast called Breaking Kayfabe, the ultimate accessory to the show, where we explain all the Easter eggs referenced in every episode. Plus, you'll hear new episodes over 2 weeks earlier than everyone else. It's only a few bucks a month. You pay monthly and can cancel anytime. We're on Instagram and YouTube now, so please follow us there. Links in the notes. And the march to the series finale, episode 75, continues with episode 70 coming soon.